Welcome. It's the Reading Rush vlog. I made one. I didn't do a daily one, but I did make a Reading Rush vlog. So this is it. This is the Reading Rush vlog. It's day 7. It was a ride. It was not much happened, but it was also like interesting. There were some things that were really fun. There were some highlights. So enjoy those. But yes, welcome to my Reading Rush vlog. That's all I got. Enjoy, I think. It was a bit of a rough start, but it gets better, so don't worry. You'll watch the first 2 days and you'll be like, what am I watching? But the rest gets better. So please enjoy, and that's all I got. What does one do when they don't feel like reading? And it's the Reading Rush. And for some reason, I could read the entire week leading up to it. But when it comes to the Reading Rush, I don't feel like reading.
It's a nightmare. I'm dreaming. Contrary my knowledge.
I have read 3 pages of Cinder. I think I already explained this in my last update, but I read 3 pages. I am 3 episodes in of the originals, but I've read nothing. That's all I got. I should probably get to reading. But for some reason, the Reading Rush comes around and then I don't want to read anymore. And that's basically what happened with the last one. Even though I read 1 book really quickly, I did not read the rest. And I didn't choose very short books for this one. I chose longer books because I don't really care about the amount of books I finish. They're right there. All the ones I'm pretending to read. But it's fine. It's whatever. We're going to get to them at one point in this journey. Let's scoot him over just so we can look at my pile. Hello, I'm voicing this over right now because the stuff I said didn't make any sense and it took a long time for no reason. So instead of reading Cinder, I started reading Again But Better because I was just feeling a more contemporary read at the time. And I just couldn't read Cinder because I wasn't getting into it. So I started Again But Better, and this was just me explaining for an unreasonable amount of time that I'm reading Again But Better. So that's all that happened in this clip. On to the next one. Hello! It's day 2 of the Reading Rush, and I haven't read anything. Well, I've read... One second. I've read 95 pages of Again But Better. And that's about all the reading I've done. People have been finishing books, and I've read 95 pages of this. There's something about the Reading Rush where every time it happens, I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally read 7 books. And then I don't even read 1 because I feel forced to read books, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So then I don't do it. We're 0 books in, 2 days in, and it is not going well. Maybe I should just switch to another book. This book is good, but it's not... I don't want to say anything bad because I don't have any bad thoughts about this book, but I also don't want to say anything at all because someone I watch created it, and I really love Christine Riccio's YouTube videos. So I don't want to say anything bad or good about this because I don't want to judge her off of the book I barely have read, so I'm not going to say anything. But I think I have to switch to a different book because I'm just not getting through that, and I'm not interested. I am interested, but I'm just not interested right now. I was when I was reading it. When I first started reading it, I was like, well, I'm going to keep reading this forever and ever and ever. But then slowly I lost interest because a new day came, and I was like, I need to read something else. So maybe The Martian or Crazy Rich Asians. I think I'm feeling Crazy Rich Asians. It's just a contemporary feel, but like this one I know is going to be so good. And that's why I feel like reading it, but it's also long. So I don't know. I think this is the move, but we'll see. I really want to film the reading race, reading tag. It's called something. I have no idea. But I saw it on the Reading Rush channel, and I really want to film that. Also, I was watching my other vlog and I talk really low and I just don't talk in my normal voice for some reason, and I just need to talk in my normal voice because it sounds dumb whenever I'm whispering and I'm like talking like this, so I might as well just talk regular. That's all. Yay for day 2. So today is the 3rd day of the reading rush. Yesterday I read Locally Laid by Lucy B. Amundson, and it's basically about a woman who ends up creating this egg farm to lay eggs. I don't know what it is. It's interesting. I'm learning a lot about egg industry, the poultry industry, I guess, and then also a lot about, what else am I learning? I'm also learning a lot about the environment and how this industry affects the environment, which I thought was really cool because I found some stuff in there that I was like, whoa, this ain't it. Everything is a lie. For example, there's a part, I don't even have to look at the book, there's a part in there where it's explained that when you buy organic eggs, basically they're not actually like helping the environment or helping you in any way, because the grain that's fed to the chickens that lay the eggs actually comes from India and China, and those are some of the countries that have the most pollution. So you're not actually getting some nice healthy eggs that are helping you out with your healthy lifestyle. You're actually getting eggs that are a lie and that can be said that they're organic even though they're not. So you're better off getting locally grown eggs because those are either supporting the community or they're also much safer than getting any eggs that have been fed grain from different countries. And also, you're not only feeding them bad eggs, but then you're also, you're not only feeding the chickens grain from different countries, you're also increasing the carbon footprint. So are organic eggs better or are locally grown eggs better? You tell me. I just really hope that today is a better version of what I've been doing every day because I haven't been filming anything. So I just hope this one works the best.
Until like 2 a.m. and even...
I did it. I filmed my reading rush book tag, my racing to read book tag. I will never remember what it's called, but I did film that. All the books, all the Cheetos, and then, can I zoom in? No, but that orange thing on the floor is like a little bookmark tag thing, but whatever. But I did. I filmed. So I'm being productive, I'm just not reading.
It's weird, but like words are from here.
Yeah.
Here, it's like Marie Antoinette.
Except with color. Today is day 4 of the reading rush. It's the end of the day of day 4. Whatever, I didn't film anything. I did film me reading, so I did read a little bit. I'm on page 130 of Again But Better, so happy with that. I still haven't finished the book, but it's fine because we're taking this as we want it. We're living our best lives and going with the flow, so it's okay. I had a Zoom call meeting today, so I did that, and then I read some, and then the rest of the day I spent watching Django Unchained. Please watch that movie. It is so good. It's amazing. I loved it. There's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore, there's a lot of explosions, but it's okay because it's a good movie and everyone should watch it. What else? I didn't really do much today besides that. And yeah. So another update for the reading rush. Okay. I'm not continuing Again But Better for the reading rush. I will read it, but just not for the reading rush. But I am reading Cinder. I'm on page 22, and I've already read it before, like a couple times, and I love this series. So I think rereading it is just better for me because I'll actually finish a book. It got bright. I don't enjoy that. It got bright. I'll actually finish a book, and like, I don't know, I just feel like I should finish a book because I feel forced to read, and I don't want to feel forced to read, but I do feel forced to read. So we're just gonna read Cinder, and we're gonna have a good time because I already know what happens in this book, and I freaking love it. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, that's my update. I'll see you tomorrow for Reading Rush Day 5. Wait.
Saver, and I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. Fight me on it. No, I'm actually not trying to be shady to anyone.
It's day 5 for the Reading Rush, and I have been actually reading. I read Cinder. Where did I stop? I can't find my bookmark. I'm on page 128, which is way better than what I was yesterday. And I'm proud of myself. I'm actually reading, and it might be day 5, and yes, we only have 2 more days until the reading rush is over, but it's okay, because I'm reading, and that is the goal of the reading rush.
The whole summer there. Oh my god. Got an awesome gift. Play board games till 3 in the morning. Makes Sparks life.
I feel like if it were executed better, I could have rated it 4 stars.
I'm freaking out. Okay. Hello. It's day 5, and I was about to come on here and be like, day 5's been uneventful, but like, then I got reposted on the Reading Rush page, and now I'm like kind of freaking out and fangirling about it because they're a big page, and it's the Reading Rush. Like, so many people participate on it, so I'm freaking out about that. So the Instagram challenge for the Reading Rush today was to take a picture of a stack of books and like your book stack. And then I haven't done any of the Instagram challenges until today, and I was like, oh, I might as well do it because I was watching Books and Lala, and she was doing it, so I was like, ooh, I might as well do it. I mean, no, she wasn't doing it. Never mind. I was watching Books and Lala, and she was doing one of the other challenges in her vlogs. So then I was like, ooh, I should maybe do the book stack challenge for today since it's an easy one. So then I did it, and like, I checked the page, and it was like, oh, you have to be done by 6. So then it was 5:30, so I was like, oh, okay, so I gotta get this done. So I did it, and then I got reposted, and I won it. So I was like freaking out. So I'm just freaking out right now, and I don't even know how to talk because I'm freaking out right now. But yeah, like, I was about to say that today's been not so great of a reading day, but like, today's been the best reading day out of all the days. And I edited my Reading Rush vlog today, like the parts of it that I already had filmed. So that's pretty crazy. Everything's crazy today, and I'm like really excited. So yeah, happy days for day 5. Alright, it's day 6 of the Reading Rush. I'm on page 300 of Cinder. So I've finally gotten past the halfway point of any book that I've read this week. I'm just excited to have almost finished the book. I think I'm going to finish the book, but I'm not going to be too optimistic about it because I'm not picking up any books right now during the reading rush for some reason. I just can't read a full book for some reason. So hopefully I won't want to read anything else, and I'll finish it by tomorrow. But yeah, I went couch shopping today, so that was pretty great. It was fun. I'm trying to look for a couch for my room because the one I have is actually from my living room. So there's that. What else? Oh, I posted a picture on Instagram. I posted a picture of Prairie of the Orange Tree because I've really been wanting to read that book, so I just took a picture, and like, I've just been wanting to read it a lot, but I think I have a video idea for that book, so I kind of want to wait and do it with that. But also, that book is really big, and I have like a month and a couple days until summer ends, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But besides that, that's been my day 6, and I'm excited for day 7. It's day 7. We're gonna talk about the books I read during the reading rush. We're also gonna talk about my reading rush experience. And then we're gonna talk about the challenges I completed. Because I didn't complete that many, but we cheated a few. So it's all good, and I actually completed a lot more with me cheating than the other if I didn't. Also, wow, atrocious. Okay, first off, the books I completed. So we started off the reading rush reading Cinder. I read 3 pages and then I didn't continue for a couple days, and then we went off to read Again But Better by Christine Riccio. I got to page 133, and I just put it down because I wasn't feeling it at the time. I just wasn't feeling a contemporary. I was more like I wanted to be in like a different world, so that's why I picked up Cinder a couple days after. But after I read Again But Better and I put it down, I picked up Locally Laid. I read 30 pages. I read 47 pages, not 30 pages. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And it's like the vibe that I wanted to read, but I just wasn't feeling it for the time, so I didn't finish it. And then I finally picked up Cinder and then I was like, okay, I just have to finish one book, because if I don't finish one book for the reading rush, I'm gonna be sad. So I finished this book today. I woke up early this morning, I finished it. I had like 40 pages to go. So I read those 40 pages and I finally finished a book, and I'm just so happy just to have completed one book. I don't even care like about the challenges. I just wanted to complete a book because that's what the reading rush is about. It's about reading. And I'm excited that I completed one book. The challenges I completed. So we're going to cheat a few, but it's okay because I think with the reading rush you can just do whatever you want. It's basically, there are some like suggested rules, and then you can take those and turn them into however you please to make sure you get the ultimate win in the end. Because I've seen a lot of reading vlogs and I've seen everyone cheating their way through some of the challenges, and also it's about the reading, it's not about the challenges. The challenges are fun, so that's why this first book, Cinder, counts for the birthstone challenge, and then also we're gonna count it as reading a book that starts with the. I know it's called Cinder, but it says The Lunar Chronicles, and then it could be like The Lunar Chronicles Book 1 Cinder. I know it says Cinder on this side too, but we're counting it as 2 challenges. And then Again But Better, this was counted for the read a book outside of your country. This book takes place in UK, so that counts because I live in America. And I didn't finish the book, but I got halfway through, and reading the book, I don't have to finish a book, I think, so we're just going to count it for the challenge. The last one, Locally Laid. This challenge was to read a book from a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. I've always wanted to read more nonfiction. Locally Laid is a nonfiction about a woman who built an egg farm. I didn't complete this book either, but it doesn't matter. So we're counting this for the challenge. Okay, so what are the other challenges? The movie adaptation, we'll forget about that. For the first book I touched challenge, I think I'm going to count Cinder because this was the first book I touched on the first day of the reading rush. And I did say I would do something like that. I didn't film it or anything, but you're just going to have to take my word for it that I did touch this book first. So we're going to count Cinder for 3 challenges. So I completed 7 out of the 8 challenges. That doesn't, no, sorry. Why can't I do math? I completed 5 out of the 7 challenges. Wait, birthstone? Oh, book right outside of your house. Okay, that one I'm also going to count Cinder for. So there's a balcony door back there, and I'm going to count that as sitting outside and reading the book the entire time, because I couldn't go outside, first off. I could have gone to my backyard, but my backyard had a lot of bugs in it, so I didn't want to go there. So I did sit close enough to the outside, and Erlen Raylene said that you could just come up with your own thing for this one, so I'm just going to count it as reading this book outside. So that's 4 challenges for this, plus the 2 for the other books. So I completed 6 challenges. I obviously didn't complete the entirety of the challenge by reading the entire book, but I'll give myself a half point for each challenge. I think that's fine. Okay, so I've done the books I read. I've done a little wrap up. Oh, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. It's one of my favorite series, and I think it just gets better from here. I just didn't want to give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I didn't enjoy it like to the fullest. I didn't leave the book speechless or like anything like that, so I didn't really want to give it a 5 stars, but I'd give it a 4. And I really enjoyed the politics. I forgot how much politics this book had, and I didn't realize I liked that aspect of a book, but then I read this and I really, really enjoyed that part. So that's why it deserved a 4. The ending was eh. I think because I already knew what was happening, I just didn't care for the ending, but at the same time, it's kind of predictable. Like what the ending is and like the big reveal is kind of predictable. So yes, 4 out of 5 stars for this. I'm not reading the other ones because I didn't fully read them. So finally, my reading rush experience. I really enjoyed it. It was a bit of a rough start at the beginning. I don't want to say I failed at the beginning, but I did fail at the beginning. Okay. The beginning, I just felt like I was being forced to read. And I just felt like I was being told what I had to read, so then I chose not to read instead, and I like just couldn't pick up a book because I wanted to pick up a different book, but then I couldn't pick that up because it didn't fit the challenges. But at the same time, I like gave myself a TBR, so then I was like, I must read from this TBR, which I'm not going to do anymore because I don't think TBRs really fit my vibe. I more like to just read whatever I want to read. I think the most important part of the reading rush is definitely the community. It was so much fun to just go on Instagram and go on YouTube and watch all these cool reading rush videos, and then look at all these pictures of people competing in all the challenges and just talking about the reading rush experience, and to see like other people struggling with reading and then other people finishing like 1 billion books. And it was just great. I just felt like everything was so like together, like we were all in this together, and it was just a nice time to just have a community of people doing the exact same thing over a week. I really enjoyed it. It's okay if I didn't read a bunch in the beginning. I think I pulled through in the end with 1 book. I still have a couple hours of the reading rush. I just kind of want to finish this vlog and put it up today. So I don't think I'm going to be including any more footage maybe, but I am going to be reading Radio Silence today. It's the goal. The goal is to read Radio Silence today. If I don't read Radio Silence today, it's okay. It doesn't really count for anything for the reading rush. I kind of just want to read because I've been staring at this book and not actually reading it for the past 2 weeks. And I just need to pick it up, but I keep avoiding it for some reason because I expect a lot from this. Kat from Paperback Dreams talks a lot about this book, and she talks about how amazing this book is. And I need the experiences, so I have a lot of expectations for this book, and I hope that it lives up to it. But at the same time, if it doesn't, I hope I'm okay with that. But we'll see when I actually read it. That's been my reading rush. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to continue making more reading vlogs in the future, but I also want to do a lot more sit-down videos because I enjoy those a lot more. But yeah, I read Cinder. I completed some of the challenges and I read this book. So in a sense, I'm proud of myself, and I'm glad I got to be a part of this community. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else. I feel like I made this part really gushy and like serious, but it's not. I just enjoyed doing the reading rush. But yeah, that's all I got.